Hello everyone, I want to make you guys aware of the Optics Planet price drop protection. Okay, now it's not something they advertise, it's kind of something you have to ram down their throats. But I had ordered this primary arms 5 to 25 by 56 scope on that Black Friday weekend. Okay, in this is December 2023 now. Okay, or rather it was November 2023. So I had ordered this. I think it was listed for like $700. Okay, and then they had it with like they had a discount on top on it, and then they had it with like Black Friday, like 12% off. So this scope came out to $600, which I thought was a nice deal. Okay, now I looked at Primary Arms website to see what Primary Arms was selling it for direct. They were listing it like $600. So it was the same price whether you buy it from directly from Primary Arms or you buy it from Optics Planet. But I decided, hey, listen, you know what? I want to get it from Optics Planet because I really like their no questions asked return policy with free shipping and all that. As long as you return it within, I think it's like a 30-day window. Okay, so I said, I wanna get it from Optics Planet for that reason, and plus, on top of that, I get these Optics Planet bucks. So they gave me like 50, the equivalent of like $50 of credit. Once this ships to apply to a future order. So I'm like, it's coming out pretty good. I'm getting a little bit more of a discount. Let me get it from Optics Planet. So today, I'm looking through Optics Planet to see, if there's anything else I want to get that, any other specials I see. So I went and I looked at this scope, and I see that they had dropped the price to, they had dropped it to $500. Okay, so from the $600 that because it originally was like $700, then they had it discounted to $600, and now today they're offering it for $500. And I'm like, holy shit! I'm I'm getting screwed out of $100 here, right? They dropped the price on me. So I call them up. I'm on hold like for forever, right? So and then finally they said to leave a message, and I left them the message, and I'm all kind of like pissed off, right? So then what I do is I say, hey, let me send them an email. So I send out the email, right, with the order number, bitching and moaning and groaning about the fact that I had to pay like almost an extra $100. So I sent out the email. I get like this automatic reply that says, "Oh, we're gonna get back to you, as soon as we get through it." So then I get on their chat, right, because they have on their Optics Planet. If you go to the contact, they have a chat. So I said, okay, let's see if I can get a live person on the chat. Okay, so I click on that, and it pops up. It's like I'm number 3 in the queue. Like, oh, okay, maybe I can actually get somebody to talk to, right? So within 5 minutes, I had somebody I was chatting with. Initially, I couldn't type. I'm doing this on my phone, right? So initially, there was a problem with the app, and it wouldn't let me type. Eventually, as I'm going back and forth, it gave me the opportunity to type. So I told this person, hey, here's my order number. I paid, basically the list price was $600. And today the price is $500, and I see that when I put it into the cart, I'm still able to apply, let's say, the 10% discount. So basically, I've overpaid for this thing by $100. So I'm like, give me the equivalent discount, right? Or I'm going to basically return it to you guys and then purchase it again. Okay, because remember, I got the free shipping, so and it's within that 30-day window. So I was fully prepared to take the scope off this rifle, send it back, and then the same day today I would have ordered it and I would have got another one in. The only issue is that I can see that it was estimated shipping time was 2 or 3 weeks from now. So I would have had to wait. Okay, so this person gets back to me, and I was like, are they gonna do it? They're not gonna do it, And then they said, yeah, we're gonna honor the price drop, and we're gonna give you $85 in credit, which is what the difference actually was. Because remember, I originally got a 12% discount, and today it's a 10% discount. And you know what? I was happy enough with that. So yeah. So basically, I did not get this now this is not $600. This was $500, right? So with the credit that they're giving me, and you guys can actually buy this today. It's $500 for this primary arms 5 to 25 scope, and I already did an initial impressions video yesterday. So far, I'm loving it. Now this is a, like this rifle now, because this is just a standard 16-inch AR-15. I mean, if you put like a red dot on it, it's a general purpose rifle. If you put an LPVO on it, with the LPVO, it's a DMR, designated marksmanship rifle. And if you put this 5 to 25 scope on it, now this is an SPR. This is a special purpose rifle. Okay, so if you get this scope, yeah, this is specifically for shooting at distance. I mean, you can do some good work in close, right? As well. Like when I say in close, like within, you want to be at least 50 yards away, because you're starting off at 5 magnification. I'm still undecided if I'm going to hang a red dot off of this thing. I mean, this thing is heavy enough as it is, so I don't know if I want to add more weight to it. I'm going to probably put it on there just to experiment with it. Yeah, I mean, if you get this, you're getting this with the intention of shooting 500 yards to 1,000 yards, okay? Or at least 300 yards plus, okay? Because out to 300 yards, an LPVO is just fine, and I shoot very well out to 500-600 yards with an LPVO that has 8x magnification and a good bullet drop. But yeah, at 8x, looking at 600 yards, it's work. I mean, you gotta work a little bit harder to be able to see your target. So this is gonna shine. This is really gonna do some magic. 400 yards plus. Okay. So if you're interested in working at those distances like I am, this is a great scope so far. Okay. Like I said, I haven't done a full review on it. I just did initial impressions yesterday. What I've done is I've got a 20, because eventually this is going to go on an AR-10. Okay. But I'm starting it off with this 5.56 because I have a 22 conversion bolt in here. I shot something like 400 rounds of 22s through this yesterday at 200 yards, which is great because it really allows me to make use of the bullet drop. I'm going to start working with 5.56, and eventually it'll go on a 308. Okay. So, but anyway, I wanted to give credit where credit was due. Optics Planet did honor their price drop. They're giving me the $85 credit on this, which brings my purchase price down to about $500. I didn't get too crazy with the math because remember, there's some I do have to pay for tax. Still had to pay for the taxes, but whatever it was, somewhere in the ballpark of $500, which I think is a great deal. So, let me know what you guys think. I know a lot of people out there have had problems with Optics Planet. Because Optics Planet, like if you try to contact them, it takes you forever to get in contact with them. It's a lot easier to get in contact with them through the chat. Okay, and also a lot of times things are back ordered or they don't get them in stock for months. Right? There was one time back in 2020, I had ordered some ammunition from Optics Planet, and then like a year and a half later, right, they contacted me. They actually called me up and said, "Hey, that ammunition's in stock. You want us to ship it?" They've done it to me a couple of times, although it's usually not a year and a half later. Usually it's like 6 months later. But they do have good prices if you catch it with the discounts, right? Usually with the holiday specials. If you catch those discounts and use their promo, the promo discounts that they offer. You can get good prices, and you gotta be patient. I mean, don't expect to buy something, like to order something on Monday and have it by Friday so that you can use it the weekend. I mean, expect that it's going to be at least, probably at least 2 weeks out. Okay, a lot of times I get it sooner, but count on 2 weeks shipping time. So aside from that, let me know what you guys think about Optics Planet. Talk to you guys soon.